Can we start?
Yes, the floor is yours if you want to tell us.
Okay. Thank you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all, and thank you very much for the invitation to share this roundtable. And congratulations to you, the organizers, and also to all those who have presented their communications in this interesting and inspiring workshop. It has been very, very nice to be here today and yesterday. Well, the Sociology of Childhood Committee is probably the youngest of the committees, one of the youngest in the FES. It was created in 2016, and the same year we are already in charge of organizing a working group in the Spanish Sociology Congress in Gijón, Asturias. For the first time, our main target is to connect all the Spanish researchers who share the approach of what originally was called the new sociology of childhood. The sociology of childhood tries to study the lives and activities of children with a new point of view, with a new glance over the children and over the childhood. This approach is today is not possible to say that is new, as 30 years have passed since we began to know the pioneering writings of authors such as the Danish James Gortrup, the English Alison James, Alan Proud, Barry Mile. Today is nice to remember that Gortrup and Mayall were here in our country in 2002 in an international course that we organized with a group of Sociology of Childhood and Adolescence created in the College of Sociologists here in Madrid. It can be said that this group was the origin of the sociology of childhood in Spain, and also that from it other projects were implemented from them. These projects have increasingly connected a greater number of teachers, researchers, scholars, some of them of other disciplines, all of us under the umbrella of which is now today as childhood studies. Some of these people that has been joining us are people like Anna and Daniel themselves. Our committee organized seminars, conferences, book presentations, and etc., and also collaborate with another organizations in congresses such as the European Social Policy Network. We had been with them twice, and we are preparing another participation in the next congress of this network. In the last Spanish Sociology Congress held last year in Valencia, we also featured a working group. We have 21 papers presented in 5 sessions, and it must be said that here and in other congresses and activities of our committee, there are people with us, people from Portugal or Latin America. Is perhaps a note of this distinction of our committee. No, others in Spain is normal to be accompanied by these people. After this last Congress, a new management team of the committee has been elected, composed by my colleagues Ivan Rodriguez from the University of Huelva, Lucía del Moral from Cádiz, Elizabeth Marco from the University of Valencia, and Daniel Gabaldón, organizer of this workshop, and myself. I am the president now. Our objective continues to be to create networks of researchers and academics to help disseminate their works, and also to establish collaborations with other committees close to us. of our activities, I would like to talk about the immediate ones that will be the launch of the second issue of a new newsletter for our members to announce events of interest, as well as all type of goals that may be of interest too, and to give visibility to the work of the committee members, such as projects, publications, and others. Another thing, the second immediate activity is the holding of a meeting within the framework of the 10th Andalusian Sociology Congress, which will take place in next January, online format, of course, with the general theme of the sociology of childhood and the challenge of pandemic COVID-19 is obligated. Finally, I would like also to comment that some of us are members of the Complutense journal Sociedad Infancias. We are members of the editorial board, and this board has just decided to dedicate its next monographic issue to the topic of free time and leisure time of children and adolescents. So we invite all participants in this workshop to answer the coming call for papers and perhaps to take this opportunity to spread the important contributions that we've now do in these 2 days. It would be a very great pleasure for us to receive them. Well, it's enough for today. Very nice, this exciting and inspiring workshop, and I am happy to be with you these 2 days, and I hope we have new opportunities and see more results of your work. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lourdes, for your words. I'm glad to be a member of the committee, and I very much happy and thank you that you could share this afternoon with us. I have seen you also connected some of the moments. I think this topic is very much on our committee as well. I would like to pass now the word to Almudena.
Hi, good afternoon. First of all, thank you so much for inviting us to share with you our work. And congratulations for this interesting meeting and for the all Lastra and debate. No? So our committee is very young. It's created 6 years ago to fill a gap in the National Federation of Sociology. Since there was no committee on youth studies, it is made at more than 50 members. We a year celebrate a seminar on young people. This year we done it online, and it has been about young people and COVID. We are developing several lines of research on transition, emancipation, training, employment, health, leisure, political participation, and so on. We think that the study of youth behavior is key, as we have been able to see in the pandemic, as well as being related to other areas as the family, child time, etc. And we will be delighted to join in any collaboration initiative that arise from meetings like this one. This is our committee. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Almudena, also for supporting us. I believe that, well, I usually tend to call this childhood and youth, because I see that many of the problematics that we're talking about, the school hours and the circadian rhythms, it gets even worse on youth, and even to our students, no? And it's something that we talk as teachers, we talk very little in the university even, no? It's something that we tend to ignore, not by choice, but by fortune. We haven't had the chance to learn until you get into this type of research. Thank you again to both of you for coming. I would also like to say that we also invited Luis Ayuso from the Family Research Group, Marta García Lastra from the Education, and also Cristina García Sainz from the Time, all of them from the Spanish Federation of Sociology. The three of them, they excused, they could not join us this afternoon, but they were all very happy also to distribute information among their associates, and they would have liked also to share this afternoon with us. Let's hope that there will be more occasions, and we can make it also even presential, as I said before. It would be an honor for myself to get your interest and your attention also in coming editions of this workshop. We hope we get the finance, and we will do our best to keep on this organizing this type of seminars, and as I said before, also to extend this type of collaboration to more interactive frame, like can be the cost action, and also with the mind also to configure some transnational comparative project on how it's in the different dimensions on the health and the well-being and which surround all this topic. I think, yeah, I think if something characterized this edition of the workshop has been that we have had time enough to discuss. I believe that nobody has stayed without time to ask a question, which is a good thing that I take from this virtual gathering. There is, of course, complicated things about the gathering, like the network and the losing connections, and which, well, this is part of the COVID post-pandemic or pandemic still we are, these COVID times where we are, no? There is new normality. So I would like to give the word to Anna and Sandra if they are with us, if they want to also say goodbye.
Yes, thank you. I would like to thank, once again, thank you in the first place. No?
The micro is off.
Mine?
Yours, yeah, we don't hear you. Or I don't hear you.
Yes, thank you. Just 1 minute to say thank you to all of you to participate. Also, thank you again, Danielle, for organizing and moving all the idea and the logistic to make it possible. And thanks to all the assistants and participants, because I think it has been really productive, but also beautiful to listen to each other and learn from each other, like you said before. And just a word to say thanks. This is all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Okay, I think this is not right now. Okay, then I think I see people has to leave. There is family issues. There is, of course, Friday, and I think everybody is now free to move on with their other commitments and yeah, whatever you have to do. I thank you once more for having spent this time with us, and for the contributions to the workshop, for all the panelists who have made contribution, also for the people who has been participating in the debate, and of course for everybody who has got interest in what our passion and research is. And we will be in contact. We have, if you have registered, we will have your emails. We will inform you when we upload the videos to the webpage, and we will keep you also updated if we do other meetings and other activities that might be of interest of you. Thank you very much, and enjoy a nice weekend.